All along the West Coast was one of the highest homeless populations in the country.
I've identified 90 of our students as homeless. When you look at our overall campus of 2,000 kids, it's a big number, and those are the ones that we were able to identify.
Here in Blaine, people move up from Seattle or Bellingham. It's a quaint, beautiful little town right on the ocean on the West Coast, right on the Canadian border. What if we bought a house and then partnered with, there are some people that are helping families that find themselves in a homeless situation. We partner with them, they provide the case management, we provide the house, helping guide them down the path so that they could take that step towards independence. We had a member from the congregation that was willing to sell us their house at a discount because they were excited about the program and wanted to help make it a reality. We didn't know if a commercial lender was going to be open to that type of situation. So our first call was to LCF. It was nice to work with a trusted partner like LCF who could just kind of walk us through step by step. They were great to work with. From the beginning, there was going to be rent for the families based on a sliding scale based on their income, so they're able to give what they can afford. We got a call from the homeless liaison at the Blaine School District saying this family from the Blaine School just had a terrible fire.
This family was displaced, 3 children. I was helping them with resources, emergency clothing, and just other things that the Family Service Center has. They were placed in a motel in Bellingham, and we were transporting them from Bellingham up to Blaine.
Their jobs are here in Blaine. The kids all go to school in Blaine, all 3 kids. Less than a week after the fire, they moved into our house, and the community at large has really come to the table too and got clothes for the kids and toys and blankets. Grace House 1, it's a nice 4-bedroom house, but it also has a separate mother-in-law suite. We moved in a young lady who was living out of her car, and she was able to stay there for over a year and has just moved out into new lodging. After we'd been involved with Grace House for a few years, we had a member that was relatively new to the congregation, Gordy, and his wife. Gordy approached me and said, "What do you think about me purchasing a piece of property? Would work for me on kind of an investment type end, but work for the church as a second Grace House where we could help another family."
The Grace House program here seemed to be working so well. This was a way that I could contribute maybe a little bit more than I hadn't been contributing over the years. I'm not trying to buy my way into heaven. This is something I feel capable of doing now.
We just moved a couple young guys recently out of high school into the property just over a month ago.
It's really nice having Grace House available to us because they kind of have our backs. I can text Pastor Aaron whenever I'm stressed out about something new that's come up.
The homeless situation in Blaine has many layers to it. A mom with 2 daughters right now who live in their vehicle. And if another Grace House was available, she's a perfect fit. She needs a place to land on her feet.